Okay, so 5 miles done. So why don't you start by telling us your name?
My name is Justin Rudd.
And what do you do?
I live in Belmont Shore, and I'm a runner, and I run every day. And it's just to change it up. I decided that I would take your example and come and join you. I like your challenge. I love your challenge. I think it's a fantastic idea. And this is an area I never come to, or very rarely come to. We're on the northern part of Long Beach. And by day, I sit in front of my computer and I run a nonprofit organization called the Community Action Team. We focus on animal projects, beach cleanups, and kids projects.
So was that pretty much the sole purpose that brought you out here today? Is just because you wanted to see a different part, or you just wanted to? What was the main goal here for you?
Well, I love challenges, and I like the challenge that you've set up to try to run all of the streets in Long Beach in a year and a half, and I'm going to try to do my own challenge, kind of like what you're doing, and because I want to run a marathon in Kenya in July 2014, which is a year from this summer, and I know that I need to get in a lot of miles, and this is a terrific way to do it, and see different parts of the city.
Very cool. So what got you started in community engagement and the kind of events that you put on together?
You know, when I first moved to Long Beach about 16 or 17 years ago, I've always been a runner. My first event was the 30-minute beach cleanup, and I started that in Belmont Shore because I was running on the beach and I was literally jumping over piles of trash. And I knew that the city wasn't able to keep up with the amount of trash that was washing ashore. And it comes from the Los Angeles River, it comes down the LA River. And so I just started that, and then I just started other events that were of interest to me, like the dog parades, and they just have added spelling bees and other events, things that I find interesting that I wish were going on in our city, and I just tried to get them going myself.
Very good, thank you. Now, a lot of people consider what you do successful because it's been going on for quite a while, and you do quite a bit in your area of Belmont Shore. From your experience, what makes a successful initiative, and what was it that lent itself to your success?
Well, I think you've got to master the art of getting people to show up, and the way that I think to do that is to keep people informed of what you're doing and stay consistent with whatever it is that you're doing. Like, for example, the 30-minute beach cleanup is always on this third Saturday of the month. Rain or shine, we provide bags, door prizes, gloves, free parking, and I'm there every time. This will be our 167th 30-minute beach cleanup this coming Saturday in a row, and we've never missed one. So it's that consistency where people can depend on you, and people know that you're going to be there in a consistent manner, and it's a fun thing. You know, we have a little contest at the end of each beach cleanup, and we have some prizes, and you just keep people interested that way.
Cool. And so you've been in Long Beach how long now?
I need to look that up. It's around 17 years,
okay.
Something around there.
I'm like you. It's around 18.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Okay. Well, part of the project that we're trying to achieve here is to not only highlight some of the assets, but also to talk about some of its needs. So I'm going to ask you what I ask everybody else. What do you like the most about Long Beach?
By far, I love the people that live here. I love the diversity of the kinds of people that are here, different nationalities and people that speak different languages, look different from each other, sexual preferences that are different, types of socioeconomic backgrounds. I love all of that, and I love the way that the city and the people here embrace each other and work with each other. I love the weather that's here. I mean, running in weather like this, it was a bit warm this afternoon, but it's fantastic. It hardly ever rains, and I love that.
So what are some of Long Beach's needs? What would you like to see improved as a city overall?
Well, I think as with most cities in our country, there are people out of work, people that are down on their luck with jobs, and I wish that more people could get a great paying job in our city, or one that they love even more. So I think that's there's always room for improvement there. I think I wish that our beaches would be engaged more with tons more people, bigger waves, cleaner sand, cleaner water. Even though we have A+ ratings, there are times of the year, especially after rains, where it's not an A+, and that could always be trash on the streets or on the sidewalks. I wish people would learn not to litter or throw cigarette butts on the ground. So those are some minimal things.
Yeah. Well, what do you think are some viable solutions to some of those problems, or what do you think we can do about it?
Well, I think the biggest problem is it's apathy, and apathy means that people don't care. And there are people that don't care if they throw a cigarette butt on the ground, or if they throw trash on the ground, or they don't care that there's not waves in Long Beach, or the sand is not clean, or they don't care if people on the other side of town aren't working or are not happy. So I think until we can turn that around so people are not apathetic and make them realize how fortunate and blessed we are in this city, and make them, or at least let them learn empathy, that means you do care. I think that's the turning point right there.
So trying to foster a more empathetic community, so that people care not only about themselves but the people around them, and they might actually be a little bit more mindful of their actions and their behaviors.
Have to be. That's it.
All right. Well, what would you like to say to everybody else? Well, how would you like to leave this day?
Well, I want to thank you for the opportunity to come and participate with you, and for motivating me to start a similar project, and getting me out of my apartment and to see something new, to breathe in some different kind of air, up here on the border of Lakewood.
Right, on the border of Lakewood.
It's all good, and I just appreciate what you're doing and what you're adding to our city.
Thank you so much, Justin.
Welcome.
It's my pleasure. All right.